Putting everybody to sleep, but we kind of had to start into some somber music because the Thunder are done. 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 Welcome to Faithletic, the podcast. I am Coach. I'm with
KC.
and
The Gunslinger.
we are back on this exciting Thursday night. I will kill that music. I was trying to find
And
something
we're
a little
back.
different to give us some intro, and it started out pretty good.
Welcome to Smooth Jazz.
Smooth jazz.
Faithletic the podcast.
We're here late
We're gonna talk like this on it's like
for your
NPR.
viewing pleasure. Your audio and viewing pleasure. Anyway, I guess everybody would like to see us. There we are.
There
We're
it
back.
is.
Hey.
Sorry.
You and I are frozen
And
though,
how come,
Dan, so that's
Oh,
outstanding.
that's not good.
Yeah, it's just
Huh.
a cool shot of
Well,
me.
let's do this real quick so I can
Let's
figure out what's
see.
going on. And we'll go to Kyle. So man,
Doo-doo-doo.
everything's on you right now.
Eyes on me. Okay.
Somehow I've had a camera issue since get go today.
So
We have to
Kyle,
switch camera.
tell
You have
us
to
about the
switch.
Thunder.
So,
Yep.
those of you that can see me.
No, everybody can see you.
Hey,
They just
everybody.
can't see us.
Okay. Well, first of all, we're so glad that you're here on this show. The Thunder last night. It's been a great season. Let's just say that, because last night did not go in the Thunder's way. But it was a really, really fun game last night. We played against our bitter rivals of Houston, or the leftovers, as I like to call them, because we gave them all their players.
Yeah.
I'm going to check on the sound here. See how we're sounding. Okay, we're good.
You sound good. We just have an audio issue here.
Yeah, hey,
Hey, today we are on point.
yes, sometimes technology, I'm learning as a new educator, gets the best of us. But we're definitely working through it. So stay with
They
us.
may
for a
just
second.
get to see you tonight. So maybe the only issue they get.
Oh
so
no.
You'll be the only one that's.
Oh no, I don't like that.
You may have to get used to it.
Yep.
I can't even get. There it is. So go ahead, keep
Do
going.
you-
Talk
okay,
about Thunder.
sorry everybody. We technical difficulties here, but anyway, Thunder played well last night. They gave their best shot. Lou Dort had a great night last night, getting 30 points. It is interesting to see him, and just his story is pretty incredible, where he's come from, where he wasn't a top draft pick or anything like that, but you're seeing him play incredible defense. And then finally, last night, on the last play of the game, James Harden decided to play defense for the first time in 2020, which is really disappointing. And so James Harden comes out on defense, blocks Lou Dort, and isn't able to get that last shot off. And then the Thunder end up losing. The season's over. Our bubbles burst, and now we have to go back home. But to say that the Thunder did an incredible job when expecting nobody expected them to get to the playoffs at all. It was pretty awesome season for sure. So do you want me to keep freestyling here? Or do you can at least hear your voice?
Hang on. There. Let me turn on my mic. How about that?
There we go.
So what do we have up on the docket today? What are we going to be talking about?
So we do have any other Thunder thoughts if you have any. Did you watch the game last night, Josh?
I did not.
Dan watched the game. He has cursed the Thunder. He said he hasn't watched the Thunder win a game in quite some time, which he updated on Facebook yesterday, which was pretty funny.
5 years since I think I've seen them win a game live.
Yeesh.
You need to just stop
I've
watching.
seen replays.
That's
but-
their
well, That's what
problem.
everybody else said.
Yeah.
Basically,
It's
that's
like
what,
that
that's-
Kyle. Sorry.
I'm just saying that's what everybody. Somebody said it's your fault because I told one of our Thunder faithful. I told him, I said, look, I haven't seen a game where they've won live in like 5 years. So it is. I mean, but it's I could say that about the Cowboys because generally, if I'm watching, they lose. If I'm watching, they lose. If I don't watch that day, I've got church activities or whatever going on, and I don't see the game, they generally tend to win.
But, I mean, that's interesting because they still were like 8-8 last year.
Yeah, well, it's eight. I mean, still, just saying, there was a lot of games that I didn't see. I think the only game I can't remember the opener they won. I believe I saw that one, and then after that there wasn't too many I saw live that they won. I'd have to go back and look at the schedule, but I could tell you it was probably out of 8 games they won last year. I think they were 9-7, or no, they were 8-8. I think I probably saw 2 games they won.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's.
yeah.
That is common for a Cowboy season, though.
But this year,
Just
year's
not too
different.
many
Correct.
wins.
I hope so.
You hope so.
I hope so.
They've got Lamb.
A week from tonight, we'll be live broadcasting the Kansas City Chiefs game, your Super Bowl defending
Yes,
Super Bowl
undisputed,
champions of the world. Will be starting next Thursday night.
which is outstanding. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 week. 1 week.
It's going to be like a movie, going to the movie without previews.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's just going to, we're just going to get up.
It's going to
and
happen.
go. I can see your faces now. Did you know that?
That's
Yeah,
outstanding.
well, I changed. I fixed it.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
Fixed
You
it on
know,
the fly.
A few weeks ago,
It's like an airplane.
like
fixing an airplane.
literally not too
Yeah,
many
yeah.
weeks ago, we were, I mean, it was really questionable whether or not this was going to happen. We're talking, I mean, 6 weeks ago, we were, oh man, I don't know if this is going to happen. I don't see how they can pull it off, all that. And now, here we are, 1 week out. It's going to happen. We're going to have a kickoff
Well,
a
we
week from
might
today.
have one. I mean, it's still a week away. We might not have one. Yeah.
Come on, Dan.
Just saying.
Who's saying those that though? I mean, it feels like we're in. Like we gotta be.
We're there.
committed.
We're there.
OSU play next weekend too?
Yes, they do.
Oh, boy.
But Iowa State decided that they were not going to have anybody in their stands.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, who's Ohio State playing this weekend?
Nobody.
Or,
Ohio State?
this week. Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah, that's because they're not playing.
So there was a video I was
The Big
planning on
Ten.
showing tonight. It's SEC shorts. It's hilarious.
See, that was the lead into it.
That was our lead-in tonight, but I couldn't
Yeah.
get it to. I couldn't get the audio to work.
It's
It
too
worked
bad.
last night when I tried it. It was working.
Hey, the transition was on point, though. I was right there.
What it's about to?
Yeah, I can.
The gist of it.
I could. I could actually play the. You know what? It's kind of funny just to listen to it. I can do that.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's just throw that up there.
Let's give that a shot.
Now,
Yeah, so
Kyle, I have a question. Can you hear yourself on the actual Facebook feed? Because I don't have you at all in my ears.
hear myself on the Facebook.
Okay. Just want to make sure we're...
I'll double check though. Keep talking.
Yeah. So, now I'm just listening. I just want to make sure that your words are coming out on the Facebooks. Because I can hear you talking, but none of it's coming through my headphones.
Yeah.
We need to turn you up? He's number 2.
No, wait. You're talking about you talking about on the audio from the feed. That's right.
Yeah, going to
It's 2.
Facebook.
Try
There,
that.
there we go. Give us a test count
Check,
there.
Test.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay. All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear good.
All right. So anyway, tonight we've got our official NFL preview coming up. Remember, a few weeks back we did the, what was it? It was the preseason prediction preview, whatever.
Right. Are too early.
But now we've had the opportunity to adjust, to watch some preseason. Oh, never mind. But we've had a chance to, look a few things over, think about it a little bit more, watch some actual NFL reports because they've been doing things like practicing.
Yep.
Practice? We're
We're
talking about
talking about
practice, man.
So, we heard announced today that Cam Newton will be the starting quarterback
No
in
way.
New England.
No
Cam
way.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That is a
Also, not
complete
proven.
surprise.
Prove it
Also,
enough.
that sounded like Harvey Updike, which I think he died in 2020, by the way.
Hey, did he?
I think so.
Another 2020
But
tragedy.
that one is
I did not hear that.
less sad.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then what was I gonna say? The Mitchell Trubisky And Nick Foles, we still don't know who the quarterback
Really?
is there in Chicago right now. So that's interesting.
Who do
They're
you think will be out
holding it
there?
tight.
Or are they going to go by committee? They're going to non-committal and just come out and have a package for each of them. Kind of
Well,
switch
I
them
think
out.
that the Bears fans are really, they're big fans always of the backup quarterback. I think that's the most popular position in all of Chicago sports, the backup quarterback for the Bears. And so I think Trubisky will get the start, but as soon as there's trouble, I think you'll see Mitch get pulled, and you'll get Nick Foles.
The old Foles.
Yeah.
I think as soon as a ball isn't a tight spiral, that's going to be all it takes.
That's funny.
And Nick Foles to the rescue. It's going to be the Philly special. It's going to be the Chicago special.
Trubisky is such a meme at this point. Like
He is.
internet meme.
He's a Michael Jordan cry meme.
I mean, he is a little bit. Like he is on Twitter and TikTok. There's people that make fun of him all the time.
So sad. He's a good dude, supposedly.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if he was better at being quarterback, though.
Maybe if he had skill.
All right, you ready to listen to the short tape?
Holy smokes,
So
ladies and gentlemen,
you
we
gotta,
got it.
if you haven't had a chance to see it yet, we're gonna play the audio because I couldn't get the audio and the video to work at the same time. I had it working earlier or yesterday, and it was working fine. But now all of a sudden it won't work. But I'm gonna give you the audio, and I'm gonna set the stage here. So you got SEC. Actually, you got SEC and Big Ten representatives with their T-shirts on arguing about playing the season. And then the Big 12 gets involved, and the ACC gets involved, and it's one of the mid-majors. I can't remember which conference it is, but it's just you got to listen to it. It is really funny. So here we go.
Is this from like a Saturday Night Live
This
thing?
is SEC short takes.
Okay, got it.
It's a website.
All right, so keep your mics on so we can laugh about it as we go. So
You might have to narrate a few things.
You
SEC
can't
dude.
seriously still be thinking of playing. Admit it, this season was a total wash.
She's the
You're
Big
wasting
Ten.
your time. You should have canceled with us when you had the chance.
We have to try.
Oh
the
yeah?
SEC.
Even if you make it all the way through, it won't be a real championship. It'll be the biggest asterisk the sport's ever
You're not even
seen.
gonna be in the championship game, so I don't even know why you care.
I can't talk to you when you're like this. Good luck.
This is fantastic.
Great, it's Nebraska. You seriously need to chill out.
Okay. Wow.
Too late to call shotgun?
Okay. We're being approached by the ACC now. This is the ACC approaching
I think it might
the
be
SEC.
best if I go alone.
We have Trevor Lawrence and the best team in the nation.
Joe Burrow is still picking bits of Clemson out of his cleats today.
And Alabama is still reeling a year later after the worst loss in Nick Saban's coaching
Well,
career.
the entire ACC Coastal Division, still sucks.
Wow.
You need us.
They're in a parking
We
lot,
need
by
you.
the way.
Get in.
Now they're together. SEC's
Ready.
driving. ACC's
Ready.
riding.
Oh.
Oh, no. The Big 12 is blocking them.
Where y'all headed? To a blowout playoff semifinal loss. You in?
We're headed to the 2020 football season.
I'm in. No matter what happens, we do this together.
Together.
Well, I have to ask Texas first, but assuming that goes well, then.
That's Big 12 talking right there. Uh-oh. Who is it?
Hey, what's going on? Your boy AAC here. 2020 season,
Oh.
here we come.
Oh, my Lord.
I think we're all full out.
I don't need much room. I just got my bag, my 2017 National Championship trophy. I brought my own ratchet straps. You can just tie me down to the top.
Oh,
We
my
should
Lord.
exchange numbers. I'd love to be on those Power 5 conference calls. Please. Okay. Oh, talk about SEC speed there. Oh, okay.
This episode of SEC Shorts is brought to you by Renaissance Bank, the bank that understands
That was
you.
genius.
Learn more at renaissancebank.com.
It's pretty
Hopefully,
good to watch it and with the facial expressions and the arms frailing, and it's pretty entertaining.
yeah, that's a good quality put together thing.
Thanks to my good friend Jeff Pyatt, who turned me on to that video last Saturday. He said, "You got to see this."
Yeah,
There's a
that's good stuff right there.
there was a good one where the Arkansas schedule reveal as well.
Oh, I
There
haven't
was
seen
a
that
guy
one.
that
I
was-
saw it in there, but I haven't watched
All
it
right,
yet.
He was-
I'm YouTubing SEC shorts
Yeah.
after
You
this.
sent
Oh,
that
yeah.
to Brian Mills, huh?
It's so funny because he's joking about how they got the toughest schedule and nobody else does. So
Yeah, well,
it's
I love
really,
the-
show,
it's
too.
really
I love the
funny.
2017 national championship trophy.
I'm carrying it with me. Yeah, carrying it for a while, evidently. So I was kind of distracted a little bit trying to get the video feed set up. So what was the final take on Thunder season? A fun season, but guess
Oh
what?
man, when we were given a chance of like less than 1% to make the playoffs and to do as well as they did and make it this far, it was pretty incredible. Chris Paul is going to be the best head coach in the NBA someday, if you ask me, because I think he's such a leader for that team. And no matter what happens going forward, is that he was able to instill in some of those younger guys a lot, and I think you'll see a successful team next year as well, going forward. And the Thunder still have top picks as well from Paul George and other players, so it'll be interesting going forward. For
How
sure.
how much longer do you think Chris Paul's going to play?
I don't know. I think he probably plays at least another year, but
I was going to say
it's,
1 year.
Yeah, it's tough to say. I think he's got other aspirations as well, probably being a head coach, or maybe even, yeah, I think he'll say 1 year. I think he'll probably play until there's fans. Maybe they'll, being able to play in front of the fans. I think now it would be hard to retire for sure.
Well, I mean, I just it's kind of disheartening to see Thunder lose again, and I don't. What's frustrating as a Thunder fan. Keep in mind, I'm not an NBA fan, but I'm a fan of the Thunder. Is you would think that of all the people they've had to give up, Durant, and have to give up Harden, and have to give up Westbrook, that something good would come out of this, and it just seems like it's the same thing. It's a first round loss. It's a second round loss. It's a loss in the Western Conference Championship game. It's just like whatever happens, they just can't get over the hump.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit true. I also think that the NBA is hyper competitive as well. So and it's based on stars, and I know that we had Durant, we had KD, so I think that's part of it. But I don't know. I think we'll see what happens within the next couple of years, and I do think that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's a star. I think Lou Dort is a star in the making. I think there are pieces in place that you're going to see that this team maybe could turn the corner a little bit in the way that the things are made. They're seeing success in smaller, faster guys right now with teams like Houston and Memphis, and so hopefully they catch on and they find some of those guys. So I think it's going to be interesting what the Thunder do for sure.
Any thoughts, Josh?
No.
No.
I've got nothing.
No,
I just want to get to the NFL. Gosh darn it.
None on the NBA. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Well, other than, I just can't stop thinking about how much of a prima donna, what's his name is, King James. I was just thinking, when this whole thing started, this bubble thing, LeBron James, he came out and made this statement. He's supposedly he is the voice of the NBA now. But how many times has this happened? LeBron James said, in reference to the bubble, well, if there ain't fans, I ain't playing, right? And so, well, there's no fans, but he's playing.
Yeah.
And then, the thing when they boycotted the other day, and LeBron James comes out and he said, well, I'm going home. I'm picking up my ball. I'm going home. I'm done. This is over. And now he's still out there playing.
Yeah.
And there's been like 3 other things that have happened in there that I don't know. I'm just fixated on the fact that he's a big prima donna.
I think that some of those thoughts are warranted for sure. I used to be a LeBron hater for sure when he decided to go to Miami, but I quite like him now. But
He's a great player. I mean, he is.
Yeah, he's fun to watch, and I do think he's gained that voice within the players as well. And I think that if you listen to Shams and Woj that were there during those meetings, it wasn't because it wasn't a take it my ball go home thing. It was I want to see change, and I think that was more where it came from rather than just LeBron kind of being LeBron. And I think a lot of it is because he's the biggest voice, and if they also know the gravity of the voice that they do have. And I think any African American would tell you that the NBA has probably the most influential voice. It's not politics or anything like that gains that. It's more the NBA. So I think that they realized the weight that's on their shoulders, and you get that from them talking about, hey, go vote, go vote, go vote, and all of that. And so you see what's happening in Kenosha, and they're like, this is just not changing, so we're out of here. But Michael Jordan was the one that said, hey, your voice only comes with the play.
Yep.
So I think that's
you go away, your stage goes away.
Exactly. Their stage goes away, your voice goes away. And so I think there was an impassioned discussion, and it was one of those that LeBron just needed to walk out. And I'm not defending him by any means, but I do like LeBron now, and I think that NBA players need to use their voice because I think that they're incredibly important to a whole subculture.
We did get into this last week, and I agree. I agree that this. I mean, I totally agree with what they're doing by using their voice, etc. And that's not at all where I was going with the LeBron thing. I was just mainly talking about the fact that he keeps saying, "Well, we're not going to play anymore," and then they end up playing.
Well, that's why I was
now, I get it, and like I said, the whole movement and all that they're doing, I think, is fantastic. They're using their platform, trying to influence for good. I'm all for that. And I want to be clear, I was just referencing his little crybaby.
No, I got you. I wasn't trying to push back, but it was just, I think it was, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yep.
How about the NFL?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's
Our
get there.
NFL pregame show kicking off tonight, and we're going to wind up with our divisional winners and placings, and then we're going to try to run through a playoff scenario. Hopefully we've got enough time to do that tonight. If not, we'll make time.
We'll make it
it's
happen.
It's kind of like making it fit. It won't fit. We'll
make it fit.
Yeah, for sure.
Last time I checked, this is our show.
It is. We can do whatever we
Nobody's
want.
cutting us off.
Yeah, that's right.
And Kyle and I have been down that road.
Yeah, you have. I definitely was not there at that time. All right, Dan's bringing out the big book. Is this the Cowboys book that says that the Cowboys are going to win?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I did not. Kind of got detained and did not finish my NFC. So let's start with the AFC first because I have to update my NFC book here because I got the.
Boy,
AFC.
This show is on the fly big time this week.
We are crushing it.
Man. All right, everybody cracking open their notebooks here. If you're watching online and I'd love to see some comments thrown out there reference the upcoming NFL season, which once again starts in 1 week.
Yes,
Who do you think? Who do you think is? I mean, it could be anything. Throw a comment out there saying who the Super Bowl champ's going to be. Throw a comment out there saying who a division champ's going to be.
Hey, who's going to be your MVP?
Whatever. Yeah.
Rookie of the year.
Let's get some discussion going out there. Although, yeah, you know what? I like the MVP. Who's going to be the MVP this year?
Do we want to start or end?
I don't even think you're going to have to argue that.
Really?
Well, no, you might.
There's some.
Lamar Jackson.
You got Lamar.
Didn't he win it last year?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. He did win last year.
Yeah, it's Patrick LaVon Mahomes for me.
Yeah. That was obviously.
Yep.
Huh.
Leader. I mean, that's the pick until I die, or like he stops playing
Or
football.
until he retires,
I guess.
yeah. Who else is out there that honestly can be thrown in discussion? You got Lamar, you got Patrick, you got
Christian McCaffrey.
yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, I think he has
Uh,
a shot.
Yeah.
Does it have to be a quarterback?
McCaffrey. I
When's the
think
last time
he's
quarterback didn't win it?
I can't remember. Great question.
yeah, that is. But McCaffrey has got a real
Literally-
shot. He's got a real shot.
I bet it's Jamal Lewis.
Jamal Lewis.
I'm gonna look, or Sean.
Oh, for
Alexander.
the I got you. That was the
Quarterback to win.
non QB MVPs. I'm on.
yeah. Do it. So anyway, Dan, how do you you said you want to start with the AFC?
Mhm.
We're just going north, south, east, west.
Here's
Is that what
interesting.
we're doing here?
There's 18 non QB
Yeah, but when's the last
MVPs.
time?
Adrian Peterson, 2012.
So it's
Wow.
been 8 years
8 years.
since a non-quarterback had won it.
Interesting.
Who was before that? Non-quarterback,
Uh,
or does it have that?
I'm looking.
It's not a big deal.
LaDainian Tomlinson,
Yes.
2006.
Hmm.
So
Wow.
it's a once in a
Years.
blue moon.
So 8 years. This is a year.
Sean Alexander, I called that one.
Which year
Yeah.
was that?
2005.
Okay, so
That's
you got
3 years.
2005, 8, and 12. Is that what it was?
And then Marshall Falk in 2000.
Wow. So it's roughly every 4 or 5 years. Is
Yeah,
that-
so maybe Christian McCaffrey could do it. I don't know. We'll see. Kenyon Drake is another good running back. Saquon Barkley.
Oh, Saquon.
Yeah.
He's definitely in the mix. Although, does that team have the blocking for him? I mean, he obviously can make it happen with very little blocking, but if he had a great blocking front,
Oh, I think that's not going to be my surprise team of the year, by the way.
you think so?
Yep. I
Wow.
think the Giants could be good.
Well, what do you say, Dan? You want to get into this?
Yeah, sure.
Hey.
We're starting AFC, right?
Yep, AFC East.
Yeah, that's good. I'm good with that.
Kyle, you go. You go.
Okay, Patriots.
What?
Patriots are going to win the division.
No, they're not.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry. Bills.
Okay.
Bills.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets.
I have
Bills.
I have those flip flopped. Jets, Dolphins.
Okay, Jets, Dolphins.
Yeah, that could go either way. I originally had the Pats winning because when we did the show was right after they picked up Cam, and I got on that bandwagon. But no, I'm definitely going with the Bills. I think the Pats are gonna. Well, they'll probably end up in second, but I think it's going to be closer than we think between number 2 and number 3. There's a potential that the Pats could go down to number 3. Not very high likelihood, but it could happen. And I'll just, we can, whoever you think between the Jets and Dolphins is going to be a toss-up. I'll go Jets, then Dolphins.
Okay.
All
So
right.
you and I agree.
Unanimous? Is everybody
No.
saying the Bills?
Yeah, the Bills win the division.
Yeah.
I think we're all there.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so everybody's got. Dan, are you taking notes for this playoff thing? I can.
Well, so yeah, I can.
Oh, I can do it too.
Okay. Well,
Okay. AFC West.
Sure. Oh, AFC West. Okay, I'll start.
Okay, you got it.
Well, Chiefs, of course.
Chiefs.
Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, Broncos in that order.
Got it.
Same way?
Same way.
Wow. Okay.
Actually, I probably have Broncos Chargers.
Really?
Yes.
You know, I saw one indication at Chargers too.
You both have the
That's
Raiders.
interesting. It's
at
maybe
number
because they've
2.
watched too much Hard Knocks, but I mean, that quarterback situation's too interesting and up in the air to me. So I think I'll put Chargers last. But yeah, I think the Chiefs and the Raiders both are going to make the playoffs too. I think the Raiders,
Really?
Yeah, I think the Raiders.
What
are
do you
gonna
think
get
the
to
Raiders
Buffalo.
have that's going to do it for them?
John
beside-
Gruden, good defense, young
Yeah.
players. That's it.
Gruden's one of the better coaches. in
He's
NFL.
still well coached.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so well coached.
He's an animal. I'm going to go Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders, Chargers.
So you
I
believe
don't-
in the power of Drew Lock?
Yeah, hey, the way that guy raps on the bench, who can bet against him, right? But anyway, we all agree Chiefs are winning. Chiefs are winning the division. Okay, so I've got a star next to them. Let's go South. AFC South.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. How many games did the Chiefs win?
How many did they win? 14.
I'll say 13.
I had them at 12. I just, there's going to be those weird ones that are like close that they should have won. I say 12-13. I put the over under at 13.
They also could just turn it on and off whenever they want, which I don't think any NFL team has been afforded that opportunity, it feels like. So we'll see. I'm interested.
Yeah. Okay.
AFC North?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go first on that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the Ravens for obvious reasons.
Okay.
Steelers. Then. Yeah, I'm still gonna go Browns Bengals. I think the Bengals, even though Burrow is in town, they might overtake but I think Baker's going to kind of get out of his slump and maybe turn into an average quarterback. So, yep, it's going to be Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals.
Agree.
I'm with you, and I think the Steelers are going to be very good this year.
You think they're taking a wild card?
I think they have a very good defense, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not there yet with them, but they might make the playoffs for sure.
Who?
Actually,
Steelers.
there's another playoff
you got
spot, so
playoffs?
yeah. I got the Steelers.
That's
in
who.
the
I
playoffs.
have the Steelers in
Yeah.
the playoffs.
The Steelers as a wild
7
card.
seed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to put a star next to them. I agree. Okay. So far we have the Chiefs winning their division, the Ravens winning theirs, and we've got the Bills winning the East.
We all agree.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, here we go. So the
In the
Colts,
end, we'll pick our playoff
the
teams,
Colts
or
with
wild cards, but
what's his name? My old
Phillip
quarterback,
Rivers.
Phillip
Phillip Rivers.
Rivers. Are they good enough to win the division? I don't know. Kyle, Dan, why don't you go first on the South?
I got the Titans 1, Colts 2, Texans 3, and Jags 4.
I've got the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think we're unanimous there. I mean,
And the Colts could challenge.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could, and I think they have a solid defense. Darius Leonard's really good. I don't know. I'm kind of. We'll see how that plays out. I don't believe in Bill O'Brien for the Texans, but I sure do. I do think that the Titans are the team to beat.
Is Henry going to be able to just steamroll over everybody again?
He might be.
Or are they going to find a way now? I mean, they know it's coming.
I believe this is the most contested division in the AFC. I think any one of those top 3 teams could win it.
And it's weird because I don't know if it's the best division. I would say it's the
But
weakest,
it's most contested.
but it's
Yeah,
definitely
it's most contested. I would agree.
competitive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because I think it's pretty clear. Chiefs are going to win theirs. Ravens are going to win theirs. There could possibly be a discussion in the East, but really, the Bills are going to win it.
It's kind of hard to bet against Bill Belichick.
It is, but man, so many players already opted out, and I mean, I am a Cam fan. At least his football, I'm a fan of. I just think they're going to have an average season.
I think it's going to be. I agree with Dan though. I think it's going to be really hard to bet against them, and I think that they'll make the playoffs. I think that they're one of the teams that do, and I think that I mean, I love Cam. I love the guy.
Oh, I'm a fan of him. The
Yeah.
guy is I mean, it's often described as a defensive lineman out there playing quarterback. The guy is just huge, and he's got talent that just won't quit. And he appears to be in the best shape of his life. It's either that or just because his social media team is amazing. But that guy appears to be fully rehabilitated.
I feel like we missed out on the best shape of their life things with preseason this year not happening because
So there's no preseason at all. That's just crazy.
Yeah, we're just jumping in next week, diving in.
So are we going to see a bunch of rust then?
Yeah.
We're going to see a bunch of
We'll see a lot.
penalties
A
and
lot.
that kind of
It's gonna be
tomfoolery.
sloppy. Definitely.
Are
You
they?
think so?
Oh yeah.
Are the teams allowed to have carry more than 53 now because of
Yes.
the
They
COVID?
are.
Yeah, well, it's like a taxi roster or something like that they have from their
Practice
their
squad?
Practice
Practice
is
squad.
larger.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
They
How
have.
many larger?
They have. I can't remember,
How
but
many
they.
was it before? Like 5?
I can't
I
remember.
think it's like 20.
They
No,
expanded
it's
the
not.
rosters. I know.
It might be 20 now, but before
Yeah,
it
you
was
know,
only
the
like
COVID.
5. Yeah.
Just the COVID factor.
Yeah, it was because to allow teams to work people out because you don't have the preseason to do that. So I know they expanded rosters for sure.
Yeah.
Where should we go next, Dan?
Well, let's get our 4 divisional winners there. Who are they?
Okay, they're the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens, Titans.
Yeah.
And then who's your number 1? Everybody's number 1 seed. Is it anybody other than the Chiefs?
No, it's Chiefs.
Okay.
It goes
And-
Chiefs, Ravens,
All right.
Bills, Titans.
And who you guys your 3 playoff teams? Or 3 wild card teams?
Steelers,
Yep. Agree.
Raiders.
Agree.
We'll
Colts.
go
Colts.
Patriots.
Ooh, I'm gonna say Colts.
I'm gonna say Colts.
Okay.
So
Steelers, Raiders, Colts.
who's in your? I guess we just fast forward to who your your AFC Championship contenders are, or the 2 teams are gonna play in the AFC Championship game. Who would that be?
And I will go with the Chiefs and the Ravens.
I would agree.
It's unanimous.
I think we wanted to see that last year,
Yeah.
and it didn't happen, but I think it's going to happen this year.
Okay. All right. So Ravens, Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. Who goes ahead and out? You don't have to ask Kyle. You already know who it is.
Yeah, well, who can bet against the Chiefs,
I would
honestly?
agree.
I mean, Lamar is amazing, and that team is not bad at all, but the Chiefs are just so amazing. It's a different level. It's like an NFL team playing against college players. They're so
I don't know.
they're so stacked though. When you compare them as a team, I'm not talking players, but as a team as a whole, it feels like they are just a different level.
It does. It does on some level. Like I said, I think they can pull out. They can, keep their foot off the gas for a second and then go forward. They're interesting. So they're gonna be the best.
Yep. Chiefs will go to the Super Bowl.
Agreed.
Agreed.
All right. NFC, the real division.
NFC East.
Let's go there last.
Okay. Should we start with the West then? We'll
That's
go to
fine.
the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is the most competitive division in football.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah.
I think, and when I say, I think it's the most elite.
Okay, that's a good way to describe
in my
it.
opinion, I think it's the top of the top. And I think the Seahawks are going to win that
Okay.
division.
Ooh, wow.
All right.
I think that the Rams are going to come in second.
Really?
Whoa.
Yep. And I think that the Niners will come in third and the Cardinals fourth. And I think it's all going to be within about 2 or 3 games.
What's the rationale for the Niners going all the way down
Niners
to
are
3?
banged up. I don't think Jeremy Garoppolo is that great. I think he is a game manager.
Well, great.
And they have a great defense, but I think just hyper-competitive division. Seahawks got better. Rams got better. And I think I think it's just going to be really interesting the way that things play out. I think the Super Bowl hangover is still a real thing. I've been banging that drum. The Super Bowl loss hangover anyway.
Yes.
And so I think you're going to see the Seahawks. They're the top of the class in my opinion in the NFC.
You know what? I'll get on that bandwagon. I'll say the Seahawks. Why not? I had the Niners, but I'm bandwagoning with Kyle right there.
You're so gullible.
I am. So I'm going to say Seahawks, then the Niners. Oh boy, but the Rams are so good.
Rams are good.
I'm staying Seahawks, Niners, Rams, Cards. Although I'm wearing a Cardinals hat,
You
I should have them winning, but they
Should have
won't.
my cowboy hat on. I've got you actually had the Rams too, right?
Yes, I did.
So I'm going to agree with the gunslinger. I'm going to go Seahawks, 49ers, Rams, Cards.
Okay.
That's where I go.
And I think the Cards are going to have a step up with DeAndre Hopkins on their team too.
I really hope they can flash. You know, I really hope they can put something together, and maybe let's just not finish last. That should be the goal.
I hope the Cards win because I can't stand the other 3 teams.
I enjoy the teams in that.
Why?
And,
Okay.
Pete Carroll.
Oh really?
I love Pete Carroll. I love him. And I love Russ.
I'm a big fan of the Seahawks. I'm a big fan of the Rams. The whole Aaron Donald thing. I mean, he's amazing. So I really like that whole division. I'm kind of the opposite, Dano. I really like that whole division, and I agree with Kyle that it is the most
I'd probably agree with that.
difficult.
I would agree it's the most competitive division.
Yeah, it is.
The best division.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think it's elite. So, North.
North, yep. The NFC North.
North.
I don't want to count out the Packers.
You can't.
Can't do it. So I'm going Packers, Vikes, Bears, Lions.
That's exactly what I have. How many wins did the Lions get this year? There's your question.
I don't
Probably
know.
the big question. Yo, how many did they get this year?
Yeah, how many wins?
I think they get
3 or 4.
Oh, interesting. I think Stafford's gonna have a year.
I have them at 5.
Well, either or. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's not a good season.
Not a great
I
season.
mean, they're not going to be 0-16, which has happened before.
Hey, guess who's watching? David Carroll's back.
David Carroll. Hey, hey, hey.
He's back.
Hey, David Carroll, man.
Oh, what a
Hey.
great day.
This is Pete Carroll's brother that is watching. It's outstanding.
Good to see you're with us, man. We
Yes,
missed you. It's
sir.
like our number one fan who has been on a hiatus, but glad that you're here. You can chime in on this discussion if you wish on our NFL picks today. And I'm going to disagree with both of you. I'm going with the Vikings because I love Mike Zimmer
Okay.
and I hate Aaron Rodgers. So there you go.
There it is, guys.
That's the reason.
But that's my reason why I'm saying I'm not counting out Aaron Rodgers in a year where everybody's counting him out.
And the guy was almost in the Super Bowl.
Again, yeah, exactly. That's where
So?
I'm at.
Well, I mean,
Dude, that's the
he's
thing.
got
Is
some
like,
things around him.
He's a great ball player. It's kind of like, you're a great ball player, but I don't like it.
Well,
You ever seen Major League 2?
yes.
Yeah.
So also
Jack Parker.
Aaron Rodgers dashed my dreams last year at the Chiefs Packers game, falling down and throwing a touchdown in the corner of the end
he
zone.
is
He's just
the
amazing.
best at that.
He's a
What he does.
wizard. He's a wizard.
He is that.
Yeah.
I do have Bears and Lions in that order, though.
You
in
do.
the end. Yeah, but
See, I think the
Vikings.
Bears could surprise people, though.
I
I
want
do
to.
have the Packers in the playoffs, not to let out my
Okay.
wild card teams.
I want to hear from David. I want to know how many wins David thinks the Lions are going to have this year.
Okay. NFC South?
Yep. Can I go first?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
Take
Well,
it.
I saw a couple of publications that had the Bucks. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I don't because I don't. I mean, just because you have Tom Brady doesn't make you a Super Bowl contender all of a sudden.
Well, they got better.
Makes you better, and they do have a pretty good coach. But I'm going with Saints, Bucks, Falcons, and Panthers in that order.
Got
Wow.
it. Same.
Wow. I think Drew Brees is going to struggle this year.
What?
I know.
But why would you say that? Just out of curiosity.
The only reason is because of his comment. I think that's going to follow him somehow.
I think he's over it.
I think Drew can definitely get past it, but I think it's going to follow him, and I don't know.
David
I
Carroll,
just
what are
think
you
it's going to
drinking? Just got to ask you.
there's going to be a cloud. I am saying I'm on the bandwagon. I'm saying the Bucks are going to take that division. Saints are going to be right there. And then Falcons, Panthers.
You have two?
I have the Saints at
Okay.
number 2. I mean, it'll be close, but I'm on the bandwagon.
So David Carroll has the Packers and the Steelers in the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
I don't agree with either one of those picks.
Now, how do you count
I
out the
agree they're both in the
Chiefs?
playoffs, but I don't agree that pick.
How do you
Well,
count? What?
no, I don't agree. But
That'd
I
be the
do
worst
think
case scenario.
again. I do think the Packers being a game away. I
Lions.
think they have the
7-7-2. I love it. 2 ties. Yes.
7-2.
Oh, why are there
That's
still
Right,
ties?
David. We've
That
missed
is a
you.
great pick.
Man,
Love
that's
it.
phenomenal.
Hey, and I do think the
Uh.
Lions are good. They have enough. They have a good offense, so watch out for them.
Oh, come on.
Stafford's incredible.
Yeah, he is, and he's been the whole time. But even with Megatron there's just not enough.
Well,
So
don't
anyway,
think. Yeah, don't think they're gonna win. I just think their offense is gonna be good.
Well, I hope so. I would love to see the Lions do good. You know, it would be nice to see that happen
Sure.
once.
All right, the division of divisions.
The division with the most Super Bowl crowns in any division in NFL.
Boy, this division is always.
Interesting.
I look at this division as a mess.
I don't know if that's true or not.
It just.
But I'm pretty sure they have.
Hey, you said it with confidence. It's got to be true.
Well, the Cowboys have five.
Five.
Eagles have one.
One.
Giants have
100.
Two.
3 or 4. No, they have 4. 'Cause they had
Four,
2 with
yep, they
Parcells,
do. Yep.
2 with, and the Redskins have 3. So
Yep.
how many is that? 5, 8, 9,
12.
12.
Huh.
So
Don't the.
I don't think there's anybody
I
close
think the
to that.
Steelers have like 12 on their
Well,
own.
they have 5.
they have 5
5.
or 6. Even if they do, they
No,
don't have
5.
Patriots
They
have
have
got
five.
6, but then you've got almost nothing between the others.
Yeah, I think that's
Jets
true.
got 1. Dolphins got 1.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I don't know. I have to add them up. That's a good one though.
yeah. That's a good
That was
trivia
just a shot in
question.
the dark.
That
but-
was fun, but I think
Yeah,
you're right,
you're
Dan.
right.
Yeah.
All right, you guys
Oh,
go
man.
first, and I get to go last on this one. Like it surprised you. a good bit.
Jeez, this division's just a mess.
It is a mess.
I'm gonna go Eagles, Cowboys, Redskins. No, Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Redskins.
Okay.
Ooh, boy, I want to put the Giants.
Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, Redskins.
I got Redskins in the
Whoa.
cellar. In the cellar.
Okay.
Y'all
Woo!
heard it.
Ooh.
Giants at 3.
Okay.
Eagles at 2. Cowboys at 1.
And the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Give us your case for the Cowboys again.
Well, they're already 2 games better with a different coach, and they were 8-8 last year, so that's 10-6, and that's enough to get them in and win the division.
Okay. So,
That's-
what about their competition, the Eagles?
I think the Eagles are decent, but I don't think they're better than the Cowboys. They're certainly not as talented.
What
Cowboys have the best talent. They got a coach who can figure out how to get them to score points, not blow leads. They've got one of the best teams in the NFC, but I haven't seen it yet, but I don't know. But they are a better team with just having a new coach.
I think the Giants have a sneaky good offense.
They do have something there.
I think Daniel Jones is going to have a great year. I think
I don't agree.
you don't agree.
Mm-mm.
He was very good in the games they played last year.
No, I think he
So-
was an anomaly.
I think you're going to see that team maybe compete for second as well.
Mm.
So it just depends because Philly can't stay healthy.
Yeah,
Just
I was
like
gonna
he-
say they got a
It's 2
glass
years
quarterback.
of not being healthy.
Yeah.
So I think that the Giants could be really good with Saquon and Darius Slayton.
Right
Yeah.
now, without
well.
seeing what McCarthy's going to do, they're the best coach in the league. The Eagles. And the best coach team in the division.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with that. Doug Peterson's great.
Yeah, he is. All right, so our divisional winners are Cowboys, Seahawks. We had a disagreement on who had. I had Vikings. Anybody else? Did you have Vikings?
I had the Packers.
We both
Yeah.
had Packers.
So you guys will go Packers by majority, but I go with Vikings.
Well,
either
we
way.
can have the Vikings in
And
there
then
as a wild
Saints.
card.
You and I both had Saints,
Yes.
right? And you had
I had Bucks.
Bucks, so we
So
got Saints.
wild cards are going to be Bucks and the Vikings.
and you need one more wild card.
And
Bucks, Vikings, Rams for me.
yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, okay, I'll go there.
Well, I have Packers. Well, whatever. I have
Packers.
Vikings are both in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I have 49ers. So you both had Rams. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't agree, but I'll go
Rams
with
and Seahawks.
that. I don't think it's going to matter in the long run. So who's your number 1 seed there? Because that's kind of challenging.
Seahawks.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Let me think about that.
Packers.
I think it's going to be Cowboys.
Oh,
Yeah,
The Cowboys are
I
going
have
to win.
third.
Okay.
I have Saints, Seahawks, Cowboys, and who's the 4th seed is Vikings.
Okay. I'm going to stick with the Cowboys. I think they're going to be the number 1 team. I think they're going
Huh.
to, that division's finally going to spread a little bit.
It's
and
going to
we'll
help
see.
them if that division is weak because
Yep.
they'll win more games.
Exactly.
So your NFC Championship game players there, team players, who are they?
Seahawks, Packers.
Seahawks, Rams.
Going Cowboys, Saints.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. We're all over the place.
And I got Cowboys Chiefs in the Super Bowl, as I did a couple of months ago when we did our
Yes,
preseason.
you did.
Oh,
I am
With
taking-
Chiefs winning it all.
I got Chiefs Saints with the Chiefs winning it all.
See, we're not that far off.
Nope. Did I say Saints?
Yeah.
I meant Seahawks. Sorry,
Oh,
Chiefs Seahawks.
what do you got in the
Yep.
Super Bowl? Winning the Super Bowl?
the Chiefs, Packers, and of course the
I
Chiefs.
don't like you anymore.
Hey, that was my pick last year. Was
Yeah.
Chiefs Packers.
No, it wasn't.
At week 8, it was.
Oh, after the
Yeah,
I saw the
at
Cowboys were
the
gonna,
at the.
the Jason Garrett factor. You saw
Yeah,
it.
I
Week
saw
8,
it
didn't you?
coming.
Yeah,
Yep.
knew what I was
Mhm.
talking about.
So at the beginning of the season, but I did think that the Cowboys were going to make the NFC Championship game. That I was wrong about.
Dave Carroll goes. Sadly, Seattle goes 1-15. I hope so. I hope you're right.
Oh,
That would be wild turn of events for sure.
That would be so funny.
oh my
Didn't
gosh.
happen to a nicer guy, Pete Carroll.
I love Pete Carroll.
He's
He is smart. He just got out of town.
a cheat.
Well,
So is everybody.
yeah. I was gonna say,
Hey,
that's
let's
the
talk
thing.
about the Patriots here for a second.
No. I was thinking more college,
Wow.
like Nick Saban
Yeah.
and all those guys.
Oh, we could go on forever about that.
Yeah. Trent Richardson with a
Forever.
gold F-150 pulling up to camp. Let's just think about that for a second. Put that in your brain.
Yep.
Well, it'll be interesting to revisit that in maybe in 8 weeks we reevaluate.
Yeah,
See
mid-season.
where we are.
Or why don't we break the season into thirds? That'd be
We
fun.
could do that too.
So I think my if I was not going to choose Patrick Mahomes as MVP, I think I would pick Derrick Henry.
Ooh.
I think Derrick Henry is going to make a case for it this year, and I think he should have made a case for it last year. But that's just my.
Well,
that's
he
just my
did.
thought.
Man, he was a buzz.
Yeah,
He was a freight train. He
He
wasn't a
was.
buzz.
He is a freight train. He's bigger than Bo Jackson, y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a big
he
dude.
is amazing.
So pick one team in the AFC and one in the NFC could blow this whole thing up that's not in the playoffs.
Steelers.
I have them in the playoffs.
Oh,
Not
I
in
did
the
too.
playoffs.
Not in the playoffs? Oh,
That could blow the whole thing
Yeah.
up.
You got somebody comes out. Who last year came out of nowhere?
the Niners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kinda.
Niners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, they wasn't Super Bowls. They definitely blew it up.
I think it's the Giants in the NFC.
Okay.
And I
Go
and I
ahead.
think it's the Well, I picked the Raiders to make it in. The Colts for me.
You had it in the playoffs, right?
I did not have them in
Okay.
the playoffs.
Man, that's tough.
You know what? I'm gonna
Mm.
go with the Jets in the AFC.
J.E.T.
Oh.
Sam
And-
Darnold. Do you believe in Sam Darnold?
No, but I just something tells me. And in the NFC, I'm going with the Cards.
What, nobody's going with the Jaguars?
Cards are for real though.
But they're not. Neither one of us have. them
I
in the
know.
playoffs.
That's
Yeah.
the thing is like it's really hard for me not to. But Kenyon Drake is great. DeAndre Hopkins is great. Christian. They have a great
Look at
core. They
this.
have a great core.
I
Terry
love it.
Bradshaw comes out of retirement. Well, he is out of retirement. If you see, he now has a reality TV show
Oh
with his wife
my
and 3 daughters,
gosh,
which
come on.
actually might be kind of funny.
The
Terry Bradshaw is a funny dude.
I
He-
agree.
For a
Yeah,
guy who couldn't
he
stand
is.
playing ball,
Yeah,
I
he's
love him.
funny.
I love him
I
outside.
love all those guys.
He's pretty funny.
He is. He
He's
is.
what did his daughter say? The perfect girl dad.
I love
So,
that.
yeah.
So I think it is funny. Those guys, though, I mean, they almost have become family over the years
Yeah.
because we've seen them so much on
Oh,
Sundays.
yeah.
They're a part of us, which is funny.
Kyle,
love
can
it.
you tell people how to get a hold of us, and then we'll do our commercial break, and then we'll come back with, I guess, a devotion. Although I don't have anything prepared, but I could probably put something together.
I can do it. I
Can
can
you?
do something real
I'd
quick.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
'cause I'm not
for
really
sure.
ready. But when I'm not prepared, I don't do a very good one. So
No,
if you want to tell people how to find out more about us, and then we'll do a commercial break when you're done with that.
Yeah, so you can check us out on Facebook.com by clicking in the search bar. Go to Faithletic the podcast. We will be one of the first things you see. Go in there, and every week you can see what's going on by just clicking the follow button there. So you can follow us there, and then you'll get that live alert when we go live every Thursday night at this time. And then you can also check us out on the YouTubes
Yes.
by going to youtube.com.
YouTubes.
Yep, and making sure that you click the bell so you get alerts about us.
Yeah. Go ahead and hit that like button
Yeah,
too.
hit that like button. Like and
Tell us you're
subscribe.
watching. All episodes, except for the lost episodes, are loaded.
Yeah, okay.
They're all loaded.
Like.
Season 2, this is actually a third episode, which will be loaded this weekend. But the first 2 episodes of Season 2 are loaded.
Okay.
Outstanding.
Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube.
Yep.
Hey, and David Carroll said the Bears might be that secret
That's
team.
not a bad
I
pick.
think he kind of made a
He's trying to butter
I
up the
think he
Kyle
is.
there.
I think that the Bears are.
The Bears.
The
Bears could.
Bears.
Is that the big Bears or the little Bears?
Just depends. Yeah. It just depends on what old Mitch Trubisky does there. So
The
we'll
big
see.
Mitch or the little Mitch? We'll say something I should.
Wow.
He will.
And let's go to commercial.
We'll be right back with our commercial break. Message from Team Black Mentorship.
Team Black Mentorship. Find out more about accountability, work ethic, and honesty at Team Black Mentorship. The place where champions train. The place where champions evolve. For more info, go to teamblackmentorship.com. Team Black Mentorship, where iron sharpens iron and one friend sharpens another.
All right, you're up.
And we're
Yeah.
back.
So, I was kind of thinking just being with around crazy middle schoolers the past few days, just the importance of being with the right people. I think that's a pretty important thing, which I know that sounds simple, but I was thinking about Ecclesiastes, which I read recently in my word, and was just talking about the fact or thinking about the fact that the cord of a three strands is not easily broken, and if you were to fall down, somebody can pick you back up. And those thoughts in my mind have really made me kind of think of how just important that is that there's the reminder of that you're the sum of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. I say, like, I see that so much in middle schoolers, and I think that's the same for us, and I think that Christian community is so incredibly important. And I think, especially at this time, I would hope and urge you to find that local church, to find people to do life with and enter in and not be afraid to be vulnerable with others. I think that's kind of what that authentic community, Christian community looks like, and I think that's what we all hope for. That's all we long for. And so now I think my encouragement in this and my thought is that you would lean into your communities as much as you can during this time, because I know people are hurting. I think it's something that I talked about last week too, is like we're seeing a lot of trauma with kids right now. And I think everybody at some level has experienced trauma in 2020 at some level. We've all been through a lot. And so I think with that, it just, the encouragement to hang out with people more and lean on them more is as important as ever to me. So that's kind of my thought. And I think, like, even Jesus walked in that authentic community with his disciples. Like, he was the one that, kind of fostered that even in and of itself. And so with that, we need to find people that as well are going to walk with us and do this life together. So those are my thoughts.
Awesome.
Rock and roll.
Good stuff. Thank you, KC, the coach. Coach Cook, or are you going Coach KC? Coach Kyle.
Coach. Everybody still call me Mr. Cook at school.
Mr. Cook.
Mr. Cook.
Mr. Cook.
Yeah, I think I told students, I'm like, hey, I love the being a coach, and some kids have called me that. But I said, you know what, I'm a teacher first. So
That's a good call.
they've called me Mr. Cook. So
But when it comes to when you're Coach Cook, are you Coach Cook?
oh yeah, for
Coach
sure.
Cook.
So when I start coaching in October, it'll be great. So
All right, looking forward
hopefully,
to it.
yeah, it'll be fun.
All right, any closing thoughts?
I don't have any.
I don't think I
I think
have
we did
either.
it.
Okay.
I don't think I do either. But we appreciate everybody joining us tonight. And again, we'll be back with you next Thursday night, 8 p.m. Faithletic, the podcast, one of the hottest things going today.
Good job, Craig. There we go.
Faithletic, the podcast. I am Coach. I'm with
Casey,
and
The gunslinger.
we are Faithletic, the podcast. See you next week.
See ya.